In a quiet village at the foot of New York's Catskill Mountains lived a kind-hearted, easygoing man named Rip Van Winkle. He was loved by his neighbors for his helpful nature and good humor, always ready to assist with odd jobs or play with children. However, at home, things were different. Rip had a nagging wife, Dame Van Winkle, who constantly scolded him for being lazy and irresponsible. Rip would rather wander through the woods with his dog Wolf, fish or hunt, than do chores or work on the farm. One day, unable to bear his wife's complaints, Rip took his rifle and his dog and headed up into the Catskill Mountains. He wandered deeper than usual until he grew tired and sat down to rest. As he sat quietly, a strange man in old-fashioned Dutch clothing appeared, carrying a keg of liquor. Without speaking, he signaled Rip to follow him. Rip, curious and obliging, followed him to a hollow where a group of similarly dressed men were playing a silent game of ninepins. The strange men said nothing but served Rip some liquor from the keg. It was strong and made him sleepy. He drank more and more, eventually falling into a deep slumber. When Rip awoke, he found that his dog was gone, his gun was rusted, and he felt stiff and aged. He hiked back to his village, confused by all the changes. Unfamiliar people, strange buildings, and a general sense that everything had moved on without him. He reached his home to find it abandoned and falling apart. No one seemed to know him, not even the children. His beard had grown long and white, and he looked like an old man. Rip asked about his old friends. Most were either dead or had moved away. He asked about himself, and was told that Rip Van Winkle had disappeared 20 years ago, shortly before the American Revolution. His wife had died, and his daughter was now grown up with children of her own. Finally, an old man recognized Rip and confirmed his identity. The villagers listened to Rip's story of the men in the mountains, Tage.